Eric Linask here at IT Expo in Miami. On the program with me today is Eric Hernandez from SkySwitch. Eric, good to see you again. Thanks for being here.
Good to see you, Eric. Thanks for having me.
So let's start out with the obvious. Who's SkySwitch? What do you do?
Well, SkySwitch is my new venture. It's about a year old. We are a unified communications platform provider, and specifically we provide hosted white label solutions for VARs, interconnects, and resellers.
Now, is this your own UC platform?
No, we've taken a number of different platforms and integrated them together. As you may know, I used to work for NetSapiens,
Sure.
so we have the NetSapiens platform in there for the PBX component, but we have web and video conferencing and other systems as well. We've integrated them all together to provide a single one-stop solution for our customers. So everything from DID provisioning, automated to customer onboarding, stores where customers can sign up and purchase the service, E911, all that stuff is in one place, so a single dashboard for everything.
Got it. So there's certainly now a slightly more crowded market than it was a year ago, with the addition of SkySwitch. How do you differentiate yourself from others in the space?
Well, really, it's the new services that we bring to the table. There are certainly a number of white label hosted PBX platforms out there. There aren't so many that do the web and video conferencing and have the true. It used to be UC for unified communications. Now it's UCC for collaboration,
yes.
Right? So there's a whole new range of tools that people are using to collaborate. So we've integrated all these new tools into our platform as well.
Who's your target customer?
Our main target customers are VARs and interconnects. So guys who are, no secret, the world is changing and continues to migrate from the traditional PBX to hosted cloud-based services. So our customers are people who are typically selling or servicing traditional PBXs and see their customers asking for a cloud solution, but don't necessarily have the experience or the resources on staff to provide that. So we give them a complete turnkey solution that they can manage as if they own the switch, but we're actually in the background taking care of all the details.
Got it. Now, as far as the end user, is there a particular type of end user that the VARs and resellers that you're looking for you typically deal with?
It's typically in the hosted market today, you're looking at the small to medium-sized businesses. So anywhere from 5 to 100 seats is the sweet spot really for our VARs.
One of the huge benefits of the cloud, of course, is that geography really doesn't matter anymore. But are you geographically focused at all, or are you really looking anywhere?
No, not at all. And one of the nice parts of our network is it's geo-redundant. We have multiple switches running around the country, and the way it works is when a customer registers, it automatically finds the switch that he's closest to and will connect him to that switch. Not only that, but there's seamless failover. So if that switch happens to go down, or let's say the internet is just not what it is supposed to be, then it will automatically switch him to another switch. So that works out pretty well. And but the new thing I'd like to talk about is we just launched our a solution for the hospitality industry. So in addition to the small and medium-sized businesses, we now have a solution where hotels and resorts can use our platform. Typically, that's been a harder market to crack for hosted service providers because the traditional PBX vendors were integrated with property management systems. Things like wiping out voicemail when the visitor checks out,
right.
Or when the cleaning person is finished with the room, typically they'll punch a code into the phone to let the front desk know that the room's available. And that interface between the PBX and the property management system is typically harder to do in a hosted way. But we've developed something that addresses that issue, and we work now with over 30 different property management systems. So that's another thing that differentiates us from our competitors, but also gives us a nice solution for that vertical, which is typically pretty specialized.
Now, going into some of those hotels, typical venues. That's a pretty big job to go in and replace an existing system. How's that? How do you make the case for them, or are they making the case themselves and coming to your partners?
Yeah, what generally happens is they're finding it. They'll have a PBX that's no longer that's been end of life, and it's starting to fail. They can't get the cards. They might have found them on eBay in the past, but now they're getting harder to come across. And they've just heard about the cloud, or in some cases, we have one customer who has multiple properties, right? And instead of servicing them with multiple PBXs, it's nice to be able to do it with just one solution. So it really varies, and as you pointed out, it really, it's a very specialized kind of market, and we rely on our partners really with the local expertise and knowledge about that specific vertical. Even the difference between a multi-building resort and a single building hotel is something that has tons of complications.
Good. Well, it's very exciting stuff. Congratulations. Sounds like things are going well. Look forward to catching up again next time and finding out how things are going.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on the program.
Thanks, Eric.
Okay.